They tried to forget you, but every silence whispered your name back louder. Heaven delayed them because you weren't ready. Now you are. Someone chose love over fear. It was you. They were with others, but none of them reached their soul. You did. You've been aching because they've been waking. They dreamed of you before they knew your name. Your tears carved the path they're now walking back on. They left love letters in the stars. Your soul decoded them. They finally stopped running from what only you could give. Destiny refused to rest until they turned around. The silence you felt wasn't rejection. It was preparation. You were not forgotten. You were being chosen. The universe bent itself so they'd miss no more signs. Their spirit kept reaching for yours in every stranger's eyes. Your name unlocked something holy in them. They had to be broken to recognize your kind of wholeness. They heard your soul crying, and it broke theirs open. You didn't lose them. They finally remembered where they belong. They couldn't love anyone right because they hadn't forgiven themselves, until now. Your light was too honest. Now they crave only truth. Someone is staring at your photo like it's scripture. Their heart betrayed them by beating louder when they heard your name. You were their lesson. Now you're their answer. They swore they'd moved on, but God let them feel you again. You are the one no other soul could unsee. The one they left is wondering why they can't stop crying. Their soul wandered, yours waited. That's the miracle. You were never forgotten, only delayed by divine timing. They met people who looked like love, but only you felt like home. The pain was real, but so is what's coming. They didn't choose peace. They chose you because you are their peace. You were the prayer they couldn't admit they still believed in. The others touched their skin. You touched eternity. Every detour led them back to the memory of your laugh. Their dreams have been haunted by a future with you in it. You didn't ask for them to love you, but they do. Deeply. Still, you stayed sacred in their memory, even when they tried to forget. Their healing sounded like your name in a whisper. You are the regret that finally turned into a revelation. Someone left everything behind because your name wouldn't let them rest. They see your face in moments meant to break them. The next person to say your name means it. You once begged God to bring them back. He listened. They didn't leave. They just weren't brave enough to love you yet. They fell in love with your silence before your voice. You were hidden so heaven could whisper your worth. Someone is coming who finally knows how to stay. Your love reached them through dreams when words failed. The path is cleared. They're on their way. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. Their delay wasn't denial. It was destiny rearranging. You were never hard to love, just too sacred for the unready. They tasted the world, but nothing tasted like your name. You made an eternal imprint on a temporary chapter. Their hands forgot your touch, but their soul never did. Every no led them to your yes. They forgot birthdays, names, promises, but not you. Never you. The pain they caused became the map back to you. They whispered your name in prayer without realizing it. You are the unfinished sentence they're ready to complete. Someone is rehearsing how to ask for your forgiveness. Your love taught them what survival couldn't. They heard a song today, and it broke them open again. You're not too much. You were just too true. Their soul never stopped bowing to yours. They couldn't replace you because God didn't allow it. You are the ache they couldn't explain away. They tried to love someone else, but your memory stayed in the way. You didn't lose your chance. This is the second one. They chose you in silence long before they could speak it. You were their test. Now you're their testimony. Their ego couldn't love you, but their spirit still does. You were not forgotten. You were being protected. They left with questions. Now they're coming with clarity. You were the wound. Now you're the healing. Every delay was mercy. Every silence was sacred. You are not waiting anymore. You're being waited on. Someone is on their knees whispering your name to the stars. They thought they needed closure. God gave them you. They saw your worth the moment they lost you. You were not easy to walk away from. God kept them alive just long enough to find you again. Their love for you is loud in the places they go quiet. You are still the safest place in their imagination. Their next decision carries your name. You were never lost, just hidden for holy reasons. Someone is coming to replace the silence with vows. Your heart didn't break for nothing. It was breaking them open too. The angels are arranging the meeting your soul never stopped asking for. You were the prophecy they had to live to believe. You were missed by someone who pretended not to care. They're bringing flowers and truth. No more pretending. You are not hoping anymore. You are being fulfilled. They prayed, "Let me love again," and saw your face. The one who loves you knows now. It's always been you. You were the unfinished chapter. They're ready to read you fully. They couldn't keep you because they hadn't kept themselves. You didn't have to prove your worth. Time did. Their soul has chosen. Their feet are following. You are being chosen loudly in a world that once stayed quiet. They're ready now, not just to find you, but to never lose you again. You are not being loved quietly this time. They are crossing timelines to meet you in this one. Someone finally asked the right question. What if they're the one? Your absence turned their world grayscale. They remember how your silence felt more comforting than noise. You are no longer the one that got away. They traded temporary pleasure for eternal presence. God showed them your face in their surrender. The grief they carry is shaped exactly like you. You stayed alive in their memories because you were never meant to die there. Your soul didn't forget theirs, it just forgave. They finally understand the cost of not choosing you. This time they're coming without fear. They've seen who you are when no one is watching, and they still want in. They now know you were never a mistake. Their tears baptize the path back to you. You are the answered prayer they never dared to say aloud. Someone is running toward you, not away. You don't have to explain anymore. Just receive. They're not here to impress. They're here to stay. You were not left. You were left open. This love has memory. That's why it returns. They asked the stars for a second chance. You were the storm. Now you are the shelter. Every heartbreak they caused prepared them to protect you. They now love you with their whole healed self. You are no longer a question. You're their yes. The same soul who walked away is now kneeling. They had to lose you to become worthy of you. You are not alone in this ache. They're feeling it too. They've stopped avoiding the places your memory still lives. The time they wasted without you is now the reason they'll never leave. They're building a life with space only you can fill. You are the miracle they almost missed. They're ready to speak what they once buried. They didn't just choose you. Their soul remembered you. You were the unfinished vow they finally had the courage to keep. Every love before you was a rehearsal for your arrival. The delay was divine protection, not rejection. They tasted every freedom, but found peace only in your name. You are their promise fulfilled in human form. They whispered your name before they ever heard it aloud. The ache in your chest was them waking up. Their hands still remember the shape of your absence. You were the wound. Now you're the remedy. They finally understand. The soul can't fake peace. Their return is proof that love never forgets. You became their reason when nothing else made sense. You are not waiting. You are being watched over. They chose you the moment they stopped fearing love. Your love wasn't too much. It was too true. They never stopped checking the sky for signs of you. You were their test. Now you are their treasure. You're not just chosen. You're anointed. They didn't forget. They folded you into their prayers. You lit a fire they couldn't put out. Your absence was holy. It taught them devotion. They saw your shadow in every decision they couldn't make. You are the silence that broke them open. Someone still says your name like a sacred thing. You stayed in their spirit even when memory failed. They didn't move on. They just paused. You are the truth they're finally ready to obey. You weren't rejected. You were revered from afar. The ache you feel is their soul reaching. Your stillness called them back, louder than words. They had to lose you to crave the light again. You are the echo in their every ending. Their heart beats differently when you're near. You are no longer a question. They are coming with answers. Someone is rehearsing how to say your name right. They remembered your touch in someone else's arms, and it broke them. You are what every almost was trying to become. They cried out for peace, and God whispered you. You were not forgotten. You were set apart. They're walking through fire just to hold you again. You are the voice they hear in their silence. This time, they're choosing you without fear. They didn't know love until it cost them you. You are the miracle their logic can't explain. Someone is praying they're not too late. You're not waiting. You're being prepared. They see now. Your love was prophecy. The moment they knew peace, they saw your face. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. They searched cities and faces, but only your name calmed their bones. You are the rhythm their chaos couldn't match until now. Their eyes changed the moment they saw your spirit. You are the prayer they thought went unanswered. Someone traded comfort for calling and found you again. They knew it was you by the ache in their chest. Every no became holy the moment you were their yes. You are the reason they stopped settling. Their spirit has chosen. You're the destination. You didn't lose them. You were leading them back. They forgot everything except how you made them feel. You are the light they tried to dim. This isn't a return. It's a resurrection. Their soul grew weary searching for what only you gave. Someone is coming who sees your wounds and stays. You are the prayer they finally said out loud. They're returning to protect what they once abandoned. You are the vow they're ready to honor. Their delay was repentance in disguise. You waited like a lighthouse, not a victim. They chose love, and love spelled your name. Someone finally believes they're worthy of you. You are not forgotten. You are the reward. They kept your memory sacred, even in silence. Every shadow led them to your light. You are not hoping. You are holding the promise. They are ready to be still in your presence. You weren't too hard to love. They were too scared. They walked away from lies and found your truth. The sound of your name still heals them. You are their new beginning, not their regret. They're done denying what was always divine. Someone is building a life with your name in it. You are the peace they begged heaven for. They were lost until your memory lit the path. You are not waiting. You are being crowned. The story didn't end. It's just now beginning. They carried your name through every desert. You are the end of their wandering. They're ready to hold you without fear of breaking. You are the haunting they never want to escape. They are no longer coming in pieces. You are not almost. You are always. They saw your worth in your silence. You are the home they never stop missing. Someone is arriving who sees you like prophecy. You are the one they still speak to the stars about. Their soul bent every timeline to find you again. They're not coming to test you. They're coming to choose you. You are not the past. You are the path. Someone is waking up with your name in their mouth. You are the unfinished sentence their soul is ready to complete. They've searched long enough to know it's always been you. You are the yes their fear once silenced. They are returning with their hands open. You are the one they're ready to hold right. Every heartbreak refined them for this moment. They can finally love you without guilt. You're not a second chance. You're the real one. They are choosing your depth over the world's noise. You are the answer they kept ignoring. Their soul is humming in your direction. They finally know love doesn't demand suffering. You are the light they couldn't unsee. They're done fighting what feels like peace. You are hidden in their vision, not their heart. They remember the warmth you left behind. You are not impossible. You are inevitable. They want to begin where they left you broken. Someone is coming who no longer fears your fire. They're no longer distracted by almost loves. You are not an option. You are the vision. Their soul paused until yours was ready. You are their holy undoing. They had to lose illusions to see your truth. You are the sacred they tried to name. Someone still counts the days since you left. They now believe in soul contracts because of you. You weren't too much. You were prophecy. They still hear your voice in quiet places. Someone is gathering courage at your door. You are the reason their heart still hopes. They've cried over what they thought they couldn't fix. You are the fire that softened them. They were blind until your memory burned through. They don't want another chance. They want forever. You are not forgotten. You're being sent for. Their healing looks like holding your hand. You are the end of their running. Someone is begging heaven they aren't too late. You are the miracle they now believe in. Their soul knows the weight of your name. You are no longer hidden. You are honored. Someone's footsteps are already echoing toward you. They see you clearly now. No more fog. Your love softened the stone in their chest. They remembered your voice before your name. You are the chapter they're ready to live out loud. They've made their choice, and it's you. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more.